Hello everybody, it's Miscensure. If you were not sure, welcome back to Total Drama Minecraft Season Day 8 Behind the Challenge. So in this episode we go back in time, but before we go back in time, let's go back into a recent time. Which team had a stronger performance in the play? And you guys decided for the most part that the red team had a stronger performance. It was kind of split, and you guys chose to differ from our opinions, the almighty opinions. Some people's kids. But in this episode, we decided to go back into some recent time. The Total Drama Minecraft Season 7 maze, where Rob isn't here to try to redeem himself. But hey, I'm here, and this looks oh so familiar. It makes me feel great. See, this maze, it looks easy to all the people that are watching it because we got through it so fast, but no, this thing is confusing. As you can see from the contestants, some decide to go the path of following each other, and that is Luigi Spanish I'm adding. But some players, they just got lost because you can't tell within the ice because you can't see the textures differently, so it's really confusing. But eventually they got through it. The idea to choose this maze was just trying to get to back in time, so we were just trying to choose which one of the mazes to choose, and so we thought the most recent one would be the best, since it seems like it would take the contestants the longest. But eventually they figured out how to get to the first ball, because what you had to do in this maze is you had to see where you're trying to go. See, to get to the next ball you had to go up, because the pathway connecting to them is up. But for the second ball, you have to figure out a way to go down, because to get to the red spot, you have to find which pathway it leads you straight down. And that's what I kind of figured out whenever I took my run into it, and some players in this, they didn't figure that out, but some did. Maybe Chalky Chambo did, and Luigi Spanish just followed him, so obviously he didn't. So, eventually they got to the second ball, where it was really close up to this point, because for the most part, the remaining contestants got out, but then it just got to a couple, like four in particular, that were all going in it against it together, trying to see which one would be the last one out. And it was looking like Sander, but if you look closely, I decided to slow-mo this, that Infernox was going to be safe, but he overshot it barely because of space jumping, and then Sander blocks into him, and with the new hit collision in 1.9, it pushed him out of the way for the pathway, so he was the one to be eliminated, which is really sad. I hate that happened for him, but you know, stuff happens. So in this episode we lost Infernox. Poor guy, poor guy. No, this is nothing to be too sad for. The fan contestants will be back, and then you can see here his lonely descent, except not really, Phoebe went with him. But Infernox, RIP. It was lit, fam. So that is the end of the Behind the Challenge for this episode. Next episode is going to be really interesting because it's something I built myself, and me and Gear Grinder actually, but I think it's going to be good. So I hope you guys stick around and you enjoy this season. Bye bye.